Full screen, controller vibration. We don't have a controller. Camera Bob, sure. I don't know who Bob is, but great. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. Oh. So think before you do something, and then stop thinking while you're doing it. Don't second guess yourself, right? Should I be saying these things? Sorry about the fat guy chair noises. I rolled over my headphone cable, so I'm making like fat guy creaking chair noises. I'm sorry. What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? I'm feeling... She looks more tired than nauseous, right? Let's say tired. Just like yesterday. I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. Chutney's like boiled down onions, right? Like it's kind of like French onion soup, but like I don't know what makes it different. I actually don't know what makes chutney different. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay, I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. Take me too long, Venba, don't worry. So her name's Venba, right? Cool. I was thinking Venba was like, gonna be like a meal. Dude, see this bookcase in the back here? It just has random nails sticking out of the bookcase. And the nails aren't even near any of the joints. Right? Only the top left nail is actually doing anything to hold the thing together. The fuck? I can just survive on the coffee machine. She's like facepalm. Fine, I'll make it then. Wait, 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Is this gonna be like Cooking Mama, but depressing? I don't want this to be depressing, dude. Is this gonna be like a heartbreaking game where her health gets worse? Oh no! Oh no! Fuck. Alright, idli batter, let's go. Although... should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. They would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should make them her way today. If the recipe is still readable, that is. I have an old cookbook that my mom has copied recipes in, and it is yellowed. I think the book itself is from like the 70s. Dude! Can I get a fucking Dep Bop in the chat? Fucking Dep Bop. Tools, idli plate, that's this fucker. Towel, cooker, ingredients, water, batter, holes to let the steam through. Also have holes so the batter can cook to make sure, okay. Make sure to bola or it will leak. Make sure to what? To oil it? Or put a towel down? The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels, I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. I'm thinking that you put the plate... no? Without batter in the cooker. Oh, what? I thought isn't it like gonna be like you're steaming it, right? So the water goes in first. You turn the water on. Está Wipe all 3 plates before closing the lid. So does it want me to put the batter in first? And then a plate, then a towel? I don't think I should cover the batter with the towel. What am I doing here? I don't see any difference over there. Oh, you alternate. You alternate where the holes are so it doesn't leak. That's what you do. You alternate, right? Like it's showing the steam holes to the base of this one. Got it, got it, got it. Oh shit. Right? So we want it like this. And then another one. And then a towel. I feel like the towels are meant to go between the plates. No? This top plate is wrong as well, right? Like I want them alternated, no? Alright, whatever. Dude, this is gonna suck. I think I did it wrong. Last time I did the batter like this, batter leaks through the tiny holes. The towels go on the plate. Didn't I try this? Didn't I try this? Maybe I didn't. And then they have to be alternated, right? You gotta alternate. This is wrong. Is this not wrong? Maybe it is. Actually, this is right. Cool. Oh. I didn't put the water in first. I guess it doesn't matter. Ta-da! Look at this. Dep fucking cooking god. Oh, what? I guess this is a tutorial where you have to get it wrong, right? Like, it doesn't let you get it right. Does that make sense? So that you know that there's, like, a specific order, so you know for future recipes. Like, what I would do is rotate it like this, and then drop in. And then I want to rotate it like this again, and then drop in. Maybe I could have done this right first time. It's very similar to, handle with care. Or what's it called? Assemble with care. We did it, boys. I'm the idli master. I only fucked up 2 batches. Wow, you even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch before. Pavalan? A long A. You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had to let you leave, what will I do for lunch? Let's say what will I do for lunch, right? Because that's like the less selfish one to say, I think, right? This is like saying I wouldn't be able to sleep knowing that like you're starving and didn't have, you know, breakfast. Let's say this one. I still have to cook, as exhausted and sick as I am. You just wouldn't have seen it. I don't have a coffee machine here to survive on either. Is it so hard for you to cook even on days like this? You're right, sorry. I think I made the right choice there, right? Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job, and there's nothing really keeping us here. Are they meant to be like quite a young couple? Like, I don't know, early 20s? They look the kind of same way that they do in their wedding photo in the back there, right? Like, the only difference is that her hair isn't as much of a mess. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. In big quotes. I'm pretty sure Canada does have free doctors, right? I wonder why they chose not to voice the game and have it be text-based. Like, sometimes I think it's a budget thing, but then when you think that like there's this much art and this much animation, Venba, you're home. What did the doctor say? So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat for... She's fucking pregnant. Oh, okay. Italy's again? What has gone into you? She's fucking pregnant, boys. There's free. This guy's whole life just flashed before his eyes. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either, but there's a chance at a very difficult life here. A very different life? Different life? It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. Dude, this guy worries about everything. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? She's asleep. No? I don't know, it's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know, I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavelan, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Dude, the stress we're causing this man. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. I guess, like, you know how parents always say, you don't know how hard I had it back in my day, and like they say it in a kind of tone that's like, you know, making their children seem ungrateful. The whole point of having kids is to try and give them a better life than what you had, right? So why would you resent them for it? It's always been like this weird thing that people say. They're always like, you kids today don't know how easy it is. Like, I mean, kids up until the age of like 18 have it a lot easier than their parents, but then now people are like fucked in their 20s. They can't get houses and shit, right? I don't know. My name is Pavelon, sir. Is this boss getting his name wrong? Pavelon, sir. Kevin? Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Kevin. This is a camp. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. The job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait there. Don't run. This is like 8 years in the future. Kevin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor's of Science in Physics, sir. How do you pronounce this onomatopoeia? Is it "Hey yo" or is it like "Ayu"? Hey yo, that towel is so dirty. Here, wear this shirt, Kana. No. But sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I can't even understand what you're saying. Huh? Is the kid's name Kana? Or... is there 2 kids? You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana. Understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. He's gonna do probationary work for like no fucking pay though? Feels bad, man. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story? I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. Huh? I don't know what this second one means. I'm telling you it's time for it to go. Let's go with this. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy. Oh well, I've worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting a job for that here, not with my English. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. Is his name Kevin or Kana? If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. We can watch Batman together, Appa. Isn't Appa also the Korean word for father? Appa and Oma? Oma's mother? Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with them? Speaking Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with them? It's only one letter that's different anyways. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? Oma and Opa for Germans too? Really? Oma is definitely the South Korean, like, word for, mother. And then Opa is like, well, Opa, like, you know the Korean song. Fuck, what's it called? Gangnam Style. The reason they say Oppa Gangnam Style is because it's like, you know, Gangnam Style means somebody who's like, wears like Gangnam fashion or something, right? And then Oppa means like daddy, right? Like that's why they say it. God, I keep having to like mute the mic and cough. Wei is grandmother and grandfather. Wow. It's funny as well that like they both start with an O, which is like the Japanese. Right? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt, we haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate that Kana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Can we order pizza? They're gonna be pissed off that he doesn't want to eat, like, their traditional food. Speaking Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza. It's really funny, right? Because, like, if I was to emigrate to another country and have kids, Scottish food is, like, such basic stuff. Like, Scottish food specifically is such basic things. And a lot of it comes from, like, you know, World War II, like World War I. Like, a lot of it is just, like, boiled vegetables. And, yeah, like, haggis, like things like shepherd's pie, I guess, and like, yeah, like it's all just mince. It's all just beef and like minced and then boiled, brown gravy, mashed vegetables. Alright, I keep coughing. I'm sorry for like muting the mic all the time. How about we make something at home? How about something better? Like parota, dosa, idiyappam, ghee dosa, biryani. I know what biryani is. Curry dosa. No, I'm tired of all these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Kevin. Have you ever had putu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. A rocket? Has a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. Do you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Fuck. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Sure. Do you want to see? Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, though. I guess that is just like a little tail end that they put on sentences, right? Alright, fucking blend the rice. This is a fucking song, dude. This is a jammer. Alright. It says something with chunks. I don't know what it says. Where do we get the rocket part? Sunda, be patient. Alright, let's put the fucking rice into the blender. Done. Take the sieve. Fucking launch it over there. Oh shit. I think I did that right. I think we're meant to blend the chunks. Yeah, I think you blend the chunks. Can you not do anything else for the chunks? Is that it? I think that's the biggest chunks. No. This is actually really cool. Look, we didn't waste any. Now we mix war. Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much war? We have to mix the war and flour a little bit. Final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Amma, when will we get to the rocket? I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be another boiled thing, right? Or steamed. Alright, flour, coconut. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. So it's coconut, 2 flour, coconut, 2 flour, coconut. Right? And it's 3 coconuts, and then 4 flour, 4 flour. Hold up. Is each one of these lines 4 tablespoons? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons and 1, 2... Oh, it's 3. So it's coconut, flour, flour, coconut. Got it. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut we need, and in what order coconut can crumble easily. I think the water goes in the bottom, right, into the putu kettle, and then we're doing coconut first, then flour, flour, coconut, flour, flour, coconut. Got him! It's time to launch, Kevin. Kinda seems plain, not gonna lie. Where's the chicken tikka masala? You know what I'm saying? Wow, that was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? Alright, they are having it with something else. They're not just having like some dry coconut and rice. We are unable to offer you a secondary teacher position at this time, however we encourage you to apply again next year. Damn. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good. So the interview, another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take the sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. We really are at the end of the rope. I think this is the best thing to say. And we barely know anyone. And we're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here, we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging, I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you, but honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Kevin on the Putu today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh and open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It's hard to even talk to him, or just feels like he's growing further away from us. Say further away from us. The other day he told me he wished his room, he had his own room like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. This is the more concerning thing, right? Him not eating lunch at school. He doesn't eat lunch at school. He brings it every day, back every day with some excuse. I don't know if the other kids make fun of him for it or if he's embarrassed. That's like a really typical thing for any like migrant or I guess immigrant family, right? Their kids get made fun of for having like weird things for dinner, like out of the ordinary. A lot of like Japanese, Chinese, Korean kids would have had the same experience. Pakistani kids and like Indian kids and whatever, right? Like very typical thing. I don't know, I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here. Wait. Fuck, I keep reading it wrong. We did it because we thought he'd have a better chance at life. And he does. This place comes with a better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, and values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want to ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba, he'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? I wonder if this is like really, really autobiographical to one person that wrote it, or if it's more just like a collection of the people, you know, who worked on the game's thoughts. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect like hair fallen from the head. Dude, I have no hair on my head. I'm bald as fuck. Go on, tell her. His name is Pavlan. He's my dad. I'm out for dinner, but I'll be back for the end of another game. Damn. Damn. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, bandit. Auf Wiedersehen. Do you know what? I said Auf Wiedersehen. I didn't even mean like because you're like said you're German. I just say that all the fucking time anyway. You know that I say that all the time, right? Whenever I end the stream, I either say like Dos Vidania or I say Auf Wiedersehen. Now it has like an extra meaning. Yeah, I say it all the time. Because I say it like without any German accent. I just say it. Like I don't even say it in the proper pronunciation. I just say it in like the flattest way possible. Damn. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. Pavlan. She says Appa is not at the office. Does he know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? I wonder why the speech bubble is like dirty sometimes when he's talking. I thought it was had the black splotches because he was in the bath last time. You remember when he was off screen and he was in the tub? Or he was getting like the shirt on? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Oh shit, is he been pretending to have a job? Did you see my dad today? Oh. Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe he can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no. Oh, maybe we're witnessing this from Venba's point of view. So when the speech bubble is clear, it's when she can like understand him clearly, and when it has splotches, it's when he's talking in his like Canadian accent, right? She says no, Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Are you gonna find him having like a breakdown or something? Where are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Dude, he's not fucking dead or some shit, right? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough of your questions. Sorry, Kana, I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. Don't you have to stay quiet, Kevin? Here you can ask anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay, I can do that. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. So you can speak Tamil. So it is, like, whenever it's clear, it's when they're speaking Tamil, right? I don't know, maybe it's that they don't talk to him? What do you mean? And nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Cabin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yeah, he loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. Let's say, how did you and Appa meet? I want to know that more than I want to know what she did back home. I kind of know that they both had jobs back home, right? You know I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me a Venba is like a kind of haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay, so we organized the protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day we were told the reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break. He was the shabbiest person I'd ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Fuck. Imagine getting roasted. Still, I answered all his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a story? It was a poem. Let's go, it was a story. It was a Venba, a gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the students, and our protest, and it was about me. Somehow people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. I actually don't know where we're gonna find this guy. Why did you move here? It wasn't an easy choice. Pavlam wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. People didn't like them being together? I kind of like assumed that they were, you know, from the same area and whatever. I see Appa. Dude, if this guy's fucking dead or like cheating on her. Did he get his fucking ass kicked? Did he got jumped? Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. True! That's why you don't dye your hair blue to stream on Twitch. Fuck. Okay, I finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll help Kevin pack. It's probably pronounced Kavin, right? It's not Kavin, it's Kavin. Because it's 2 syllables, Kavin. No recipe. We just bung in stuff in the pan. Biryani gravy, and the recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before. And I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. Oh god. I mean, you would do based on the cooking time of the stuff you're putting in, right? So the first thing you would do is you would go for anything that has a long cooking time. So probably your meat first. Now the beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. That order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. And now, how am I going to remember all this? Don't worry, I've added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. Alright, so we're seasoning the oil first, and then we're adding the stuff. I should have read those. I just fucking bunged them in. It was chili powder and something else. Probably cumin, turmeric, I don't know, bay leaves. These are bay leaves, right? Must have done something wrong. Let me try again. Am I wrong? You don't add the water now because you're not reducing it. You're frying the stuff first. Oh yeah, salt. And then the powders. I don't remember doing it this way. I must have done something. What do you mean? Hold up, hold up. The beef goes in after you add all the salt and powders. That order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. Alright, so I guess something else goes in first then. Maybe the onions first? Onions first makes a lot of sense. And then the ginger paste. Ah, the cardamom doesn't go. Ah, shit. Hold up, hold up. There's a logic to the order. You add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. So if you want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything else to fry after. So it's onions first, then the chilies, then the ginger garlic paste, then the tomatoes. Fuck! Add all of these first. The cardamom and the bay leaves go in first. Alright. The cloves, the fennel seeds, and the cardamom go in first. And then the bay leaves. No! Oh wait, no. It's fine, it's right. I can never get tired of how great these toasted whole spices smell. I wish you could see more of these. See how much these cost here. You would lose your mind over the prices. Alright, so now we're adding the onions, right? When does the ginger garlic paste get added? Is that before the tomatoes? Onions. Chilies. Ginger garlic paste. Then the tomatoes. Of course the tomatoes go in last. You went through a lot of trouble for the recipe to come up. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it, but I'm fixing these now. And I hope Kevin can appreciate it when he cooks these, if he ever does. Then we're gonna add the salt, the turmeric, the biryani masala. I didn't even know it was a thing. I thought this was like cardamom. No, what's it called? Cumin. And then this is chili powder, which I guess is paprika. And the salt's already in, and then we add the beef, right? And then we add the water. Woo! We fucking did it, boys. Cooking with depth. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start layering. Layering? Do they layer it with rice? Like rice stuff and then... Gravy is done. All that's left is the biryani. Hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Oh, goddamn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You'd think the rice would be something that appears multiple times. So the rice is either 1 or 2, right? Once done, let it sit on a low flame for 30 minutes. And you wouldn't put rice on the very bottom because it would stick. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal tightly and let it simmer together. 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. I would say it has to be... I mean... We're not taking this out into a separate bowl, right? So this has to be layer 1 and 1. Has to be the gravy. And then the rice is probably 2, and then 3 is the stuff on top, right? Just add all of these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer? Yes. Oh, Amma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know kinda... It's just so far away. Huh? So yeah, rice is 2. So it's gravy, rice, stuff. Yeah. So gravy, rice, and then literally everything else just goes on the top of this, right? Ghee. Ghee is like a type of curd cheese stuff, right? Cashews, ghee, cilantro, fried onions, saffron milk. Saffron is expensive as fuck. I've never heard of saffron milk though. Saffron is like it stains. It's like a really strong like color, and a lot of people use it in a mortar and pestle with an ice cube because something about using an ice cube instead of water helps it like break up or something. Done? Just have to cover it with a lid now. I think this is it. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. Can't wait. Should be good now. Ta-da! Oh shit, he's old as fuck now. He's got a low taper fade. How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. They actually look older too. They got wrinkles and stuff. Oh, he's using his hands. Oh, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Ah, Amma. Stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all, so I'll be going with them. Dude, he's ruining it. He's taking away the, like, last send-off. This way, you and Appa won't have to drive all day. They want to. We wanted to see the university. I was looking forward to both. I thought it'd be nice to see all the classrooms and buildings. You can give us a tour. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. It's just more convenient. There's nothing to tour, really. Just a bunch of grey buildings. Okay, kinda sure. Did I even get any pieces of meat? Maybe we can drive there next week. Drops off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? I packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potas, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I packed for your friends. You can all eat. They don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. Dude, their own son. It really sucks, right? Because it's like... people who embrace their stuff like this are normally like welcomed more than people who try and push it away, I feel. Like, I feel like if he was to try and like introduce this to his friends, they'd think it was cool if they were the right friends, right? Which you want him to have the right people in his life. Oh, him hiding like his culture and whatever is so fucked. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Look at him. Look at his face. Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making all of it this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask. But what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. Can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I'm just eating Cusca here. That's not healthy, Kevin. You can't eat out every day. That's the thing as well, like, her saying it's not healthy. People from any culture are convinced that the food that they make is healthy food, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, British people would be convinced if you weren't having, like, you know, like, British food that you're not getting the right nutrients. And, like, it's the same probably for every place. They would think that you need to have a varied diet with, like, the stuff from your country. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. Holy shit. I just want to be normal for once. Fuck. I get it, and I also don't. I get it, and I also don't. Like, in my year at school, there was nobody who was Indian. But in the year below and the year below that, there were like a lot more people, right? Just like with my age, it kind of maybe lined up with the like immigration or first generation immigrants having children, I guess. So like I get it, but I also don't. Like I didn't have anybody who was Pakistani or Indian in my year group. My year group at high school was 90 kids graduating year and 120 before that, and none of them were from like an ethnic background other than like white Scottish. There was like 2 English people. Like that's as diverse as we were. But then the years below there was more. Kind of the language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear, and your low taper fade. Only you should decide that, Kevin. You don't have to change who you are for us, but just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be part of it. Just because you don't think it's normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. Damn, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just, there's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week too, so please try not to worry. Damn. It's true though, right? Like, he's kinda is changing maybe what he likes because of his friends, but we didn't really get to see enough of him growing up to know if he likes their culture and likes their food and likes their, like, I mean, I wouldn't say his dad dresses in any traditional way, but he definitely, like, you know, he's got a low taper fade. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want to drive. He didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. They're not incorrect though, right? They're just different choices. And I guess like most kids, regardless if they're like if there's like a traditional separation between them, like a cultural separation, most kids would reject what their parents want them to do anyway, right? They're gonna do what they want to do. I think he'd be embarrassed of like showing up with biryani in the car and his parents when he wanted to like go in the car with his girlfriend. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again. Just like old times. The thing is as well that he might find friends that come from the same kind of... we are unable to offer you the secondary teacher position. We encourage you to apply again next year. Yeah, he might find friends that are from like the same background or a similar background, and then he'll re-embrace his roots, right? Did Kevin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. We told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Well, it's a big deal after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Oh, sure. Let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. Maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pavlan. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without them. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kevin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kevin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. And all the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers them. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature. I can't even read English literature. I can't pronounce this fucking word. Much less understand it. He used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kevin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe we should have stayed. But if you're going to suggest I would be better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on, I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kevin, and I have you. Home is where you two are. I feel like if they hadn't moved, like the people that disapproved of them being married would have been their biggest issue. But everything else would have been fine. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. Like, I really feel like if they'd stayed, financially they would have been fine, and they maybe would have like felt more fulfilled in their jobs. It does feel like I thought that was my phone. They're so old now. It feels like this game is like coming to an end. Like this could be the last meal. Yeah, I think this is the last one, right? Maybe? Rotate. Is this a coffee grinder? What is this? I'm making churros. I mean, kinda, right? These are kinda like churros in a way. Oh wow, we're just like flying through recipes now. And we don't need instructions. It's all like super easy stuff. This kind of looks like a takoyaki pan for making like seafood pancakes. Japanese takoyaki. Takoyaki, right? Is the dumpling things that are like round? Maybe I'm wrong. I really like the animation on the oil. I was gonna point it out when we were doing the masala. Like, it gives you that sense that like the oil is gonna splatter on you. Yeah, it's like takoyaki. You flip them and then you like put them on a skewer and they end up in a ball shape. Even though I don't know what these are, it's churros and takoyaki in my head. Oh shit. Rip Mr. Fish. This is a flatfish, like a plaice or something? A flounder? Like, what is this? I feel bad for this fish. It's his eye. This is like garlic paste, I guess. Oil. Black pepper from the mortar and pestle. Don't know what these are. Chilies. Cayenne peppers. MSG? No, I think that's salt and pepper, right? That's not bay leaves, they look different. One more. I don't think we have to do anything with this, right? Flip it and that's it, maybe? Yeah. If this sun doesn't show up and all this food goes to waste, I'm gonna cry. No! Don't tell me they didn't show up. You are kidding me. I think it was meant to be for, like, you know, the sun coming back or something. I'll cook your favorite mutton. Hi, Emma. Thanks so much. Sure, Emma. I have a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by. Scroll? It's not scrolling. Oh. Good morning, Kevin. You have to click to scroll. Have a great day. Okay, he doesn't even reply. Good morning, Emma. Good night, Emma. Good morning. Dude, he doesn't even reply. Have a great day. Happy birthday, Emma. Any plans? I don't know why this doesn't just use the scroll wheel. Yeah, like, it's so fucking jumpy that, like, I don't know why it doesn't use the scroll wheel. Nothing kinda might go to Hoppers today. They give 2 times points today. Oh, cool. Good morning, Kevin. Happy New Year, Kevin. Happy New Year, Emma. What plans today? Might see some friends. What about you? Not much, kinda. Come home when you have some time. It'll be nice to see you. Not today, Emma. Maybe another day. No problem. Good night. She sent a video of, like, of a traditional cooking, showing that, like, the mom can touch the hot oil and the son has to, like, throw the shit in from a distance. Saw this and it reminded me of you, lol. Oh, we'll watch. Who are these people, kinda? Your friends? No, Emma. It's just a meme. You know when you show your mom a meme and she thinks it's like somebody you know. Oh my god, that's so relatable. This is the most relatable thing so far. He looks so much older. He's got like a beard. I never noticed this. How are you? Had lunch? I'm good, Emma. Good night. Oh man, look, she sends so many messages and he doesn't reply. Zappa's anniversary today. Please call Sifa Patti if you have time today. How are you feeling today? Fine. Oh, is this anniversary as in like he's dead? No, right? What does anniversary mean? Anniversary as in like the day he died or his birthday? It's not his birthday. They would say birthday, right? She just says fine on the anniversary. Have a great day. Good night, Kevin. She sent a little monkey emoji. Haha, where are you getting these stickers? There's a free app. I will share it with you. No, it's okay. I was just asking. Okay, good night. Dude, he's totally like fucking run away from his parents. If you're free today, can you come home? It's been so long since I saw you. I'll cook your favorite mutton. Sorry, Emma. Something came up last minute and I can't make tonight. You fucking little shit. You little shit. You absolute fucking shit. Fucking Kevin, dude. It must be that he actually, the dad is dead. This is so sad, man. I knew this was gonna be a fucking tearjerker. It's like an hour and a half in, and it's this depressing. Fuck. No! Don't do this to me. This is horrible. She was accepted as a secondary teacher. But she's like... I mean, she might be like in her 60s, right? She might be like close to retiring age, or I don't know. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. Bachelor of Arts. This is the son's bachelor's degree? Actually, my mom sent me a box of stuff from India. I'll check it out. Yo, that's so hype. The exact vibe I was looking for. Great. Just so you know, that's not usually hung inside the house. Chris Kendall? Is he selling this stuff? I want to read this. Fuck, you can't read the rest of the stuff. I want to know who this guy is. Why are we giving him the box of like cultural Indian stuff? My dad just liked to hang it inside. Yeah, that's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if I was like a super diverse table of kids and they shared food from different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken tikka? Spicy vindaloo, maybe? Well, Priya's Tamil, so probably none of those. Yeah, isn't... I don't know. What if we show her eating nothing? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot. Oh, dude, I think he's gonna regret. Like, whoever he's talking to is, like, somebody who's organizing some school thing, right? I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Maybe we can touch up on that. The guy's gonna say no. It's so fucked though, like, you know, that might not fit in with the tone of the show. Because, like, it's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something like that, right? Just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. I get we are celebrating it. Oh, fuck. It's fucked though, because it's kind of like in vogue now to be like multicultural and whatever, when like the kids that grew up like before it kind of became in fashion to be like in touch with your culture and heritage were like lambasted for it, right? Is lambasted the right word? They were like hated for it, right? Like, and they felt ashamed of it, and now it's like cool. Now it's like cool to dress in, I don't know, wax print clothing. Like, I don't fucking know. I'll check my mother's recipe book. The book's gonna be a mess. Still has that same haircut. Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. I can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. She retired back to India? Looks like she's fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Oh, idlis. This is puttu. And I remember making this with Amma. Oh yeah, that's still the puttu thing. That's the rocket. That was fun. Biryani, of course, Appa's favorite. Natu Cozy Kulambu? That's like chicken soup, I think. She made this for me once when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste and the smell the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. Anyway, if I'm going to... Do you think that she was upset because, like, when he was 5, that's when his dad was attacked? Anyway, I'm going to feature this recipe in the show. I better cook it at least once. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first, and then I can start putting it together. Okay, crunchy powder stuff, which I guess is tamarind paste, dried tamarind paste, or maybe it's not dried. With the water into the bowl. Why does it loop back? Oh. could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted thing. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. Huh? Aren't we like... I mean, it does show going in here. Oh, the sieve goes on and then you strain through the sieve. Of course you do. Then you put the stuff back in here and add water again. Is that enough? I don't think it's enough. I think I need to keep doing this. Water isn't changing color that much anymore. I think I've gotten everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I think I'm going to get. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. There's the cool little oil animations again. Alright, I have no idea. Do I use Google Translate? Maybe I can do it step by step. I'm thinking that you add... I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Yeah. Use it to figure out the missing parts and we can go step by step. Don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? I think it's the... I think it's the mustard seeds and the cumin seeds, right? It's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound though. How is it already smelling so good? I can read this part easily. Next add the leaves and green chilies. Oh, no. It's it's the opposite. He's mixed them up. On to the next step. Add minced and crushed ginger garlic. It would be minced shallots, right? Or garlic and ginger. Usually around this time, Amma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. Relatable. What gives it water? It's the tomatoes. First add that creates water, then add water itself. Yeah. Tomatoes. Did I miss the tomatoes? Oh, it wants me to do these things. So I'm not adding the salt until the end. We added the salt earlier last time. Add and whatever to taste. I don't know what balsam powder is. Rasam? Rasam powder. Amma was upset before because of the phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. So that's when her mum died. Can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess. I think you're adding the water first, right? Then the seasoning. What's missing? Oh. The little nozzle thing. These black and white shots make the game seem so sad. It is so sad. I should keep going. Whoa, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, we should even feature this in the show. Should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Ransom is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool. Wow, I wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. Sounds like he hates his friends, dude. Or his team. Whoever his team are. He became a bachelor's of arts though, right? So is he writing for the stage and this is going to be like a stage production? Or what is this? Maybe he's writing for screenplays for film. That looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. I'm expecting it to be wrong. Nope. He's having a ratatouille moment. Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. I guess he probably never even met his grandmother unless they went back to India at some point. Did I do something wrong? No. Not at all. I heard from home, your grandmother. Amma loves her a lot, but sometimes people have to leave and go far away, and Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves these days. Or these days? Someday, right? Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. Or Appa. Is he gonna call his mom? Is that it? Is this the credits rolling? A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Thank you, Venba, miss. So she went back to teach in India, right? Am I cooking this? Oh shit. It's easy, Kevin, listen. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next set the fire to a low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. I've seen these! They like spread it on a stone and it puffs up, right? Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you. Another disaster for me. And then you put oil around, right? Oh, Wait, was I meant to put the oil on first? Am I meant to turn it up? Or is this... Oh, fuck. Let's cook it a bit more. Alright, I'll flip it, I'll flip it. It's like a little propane thing. Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it. Good job. Ready to try something harder? Uh-oh. Are you ready to try... Oh fuck, I skipped the name of it. Otapam? Ofapam? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time so we can lay all the vegetables. This is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really though. She's so like doesn't want to call it that. So do we add another layer? Now the toppings. You have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's ofapam. Utapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Ghee's the cheese, right? No, it's not. Wait, that's like an oil. I thought ghee was like a cheese. Idli powder? Did I do it right? I feel like I did it wrong. See, I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. Curry dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Good job, Kevin. Now we can start adding curry toppings. Like ufapam. I'm gonna keep saying ufapam. I don't know how you pronounce this. You want to add the ghee first. Then add the beaten eggs as a coating, followed by actual curry, and finish with the coriander. So ghee. Then the eggs. Did I do it wrong? Ghee, then the eggs, then this first, the coriander first, so it's like trapped underneath. Ghee, beaten egg, followed by the curry, then the coriander. That's what I did! That's what I did, didn't I? Oh fuck. What did I do? Another one down. Okay, we did it. Too good at this game. Too good. You're doing great, Kevin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much when you left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Kevin. Oh yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do this one time at least. So it's like the proverb on the calendar at the beginning. Beginning of this chapter, I guess. Is this meant to be like a Bollywood film on the left? You know how like they do crazy stunts, like, you know, he's on the nose of a fighter jet? I might have something to show you. This is Emma's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kevin. Is this all research for the show you're writing? No, Emma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, I didn't even notice he's wearing his dad's glasses. I didn't even notice that. Oh, why? Felt like a fraud. I couldn't write what they wanted. I felt like a fraud. I took the job because it was the first place that would hire me. I suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tamil perspective, but I've distanced myself from all of that my entire life. I couldn't even speak the language fluently. What perspective can I even offer? I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me? When there's a job on the line? Hold up. I want to Google this because they're using Tamil as like the language and the place. A member of the people inhabiting parts of southern India and Sri Lanka. Okay, and a Dravidian language spoken by Tamils in southern India, Sri Lanka, and elsewhere. The language is 2,000 years old, so it is both. Of course it's both, like if they're using it that way, but I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself? I had no idea you felt this way. She didn't know that he felt like he was distancing himself from it. Right? It's true, Emma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt for you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you and Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Dude, this is so sad. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to them. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. Fuck, dude. Don't do another time skip where she's dead. Please, no. That's not why I came here, Kevin. Kevin, not Kevin. You didn't? Came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary but really hard. I felt bad for leaving. And I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavlan... Well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Amma. How long are you staying for? Don't know. Is he gonna stay forever? But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Canada. I don't think she will, right? This is nice. Dude. I kind of feel like the mask represented his ancestors, but then later on it kind of represented his father, right? Like when the eyes of the mask were following him as he was running around, but it wasn't following his parents. designed and written by Abby. Art director Sam Altana. Damn. That was only a 2-hour game, but I guess like it's all it needed to be, right? It was about the length of like a long movie, and it told a story that's like as good as a long movie, so sure. I'm giving it a 9. It's a 9 out of 10. There was no bugs, there was no weird parts. Everything was pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna skip the credits, I'm just gonna let them play and then end the stream. So, thanks for watching, good night. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. That was Venba. Good night.